Hey, welcome back again. Check out our 50/50 here. We went and put a line down the hood. We polished the passenger side of the vehicle and protected it with Sonax polymer neck shield. And we did a single stage paint polish on this grill guard right down the center, so you can kind of see where this is an older vehicle. This is a 12, 13-year-old vehicle, and you've got kind of how it ages out in the natural environment and what we did in an afternoon polishing process. The other thing we did a complete detox of the rubber to get it ready to absorb different tire shines, different protectants. And so one thing I've been a big fan of, it's not often talked about, but polymer net shield, I love it on paint, I love it on plastics, and I even put it on rubbers. And I really find through my communication with all our customers this week that this is almost the number one or number two option, because people like its natural finish, its satin look. But what's great about this is a $30 product and you can put it on everything. So that's polymer net shield. I love it. Not much to hate about that. You can kind of see right here through the tire. You can see polymer net shield, natural rubber. These tires are old too. These aren't new tires. I'm guessing these tires are pushing the end of their life cycle. At least 25 to 35,000 miles on them. The other thing I'm going to draw your attention to when we're talking about Sonax is this is Sonax's spray ceramic coating. And as we go around the vehicle, every 50/50 on the rim is the spray ceramic. It's a nice, it's a good economy product to use in situations like this where you sometimes can get wasteful on a rim. And I'm really impressed with the results. We got an old rim, almost looks brand new. All right, we're gonna keep walking around the vehicle here. The next tire we have is tire gloss gel. So this has died back a little bit after the week. When you first put this on, it's super glossy. And we'll circle back to this and do another reapplication of it too. It'll kind of really kick over now that it's soaking in. But from a completely raw rubber situation, 1 week in, this is really satining out. It's got a real deep ridge to it. Some people like that, some people don't. So that's Sonax gloss gel. And moving our way around to the back here, this is probably my number 2 product. It's only my number 2 product because of cost. I actually think this is a great product. It doesn't meet every, if you're on a budget, it's probably going to fall right behind polymer net shield. This is kind of a premium product, but it's also a bit of a more long-term product. So this is the ceramic coating plastic and rubber from Sonax. It's been out a couple years. I'm not sure how much people have done on it yet, but once again, you can kind of see the 50/50. This is a nice vertical one here. It's kind of to each their own, but man, talk about a deep black. I don't think you can get deeper than that of all the products we tested. So Sonax Profiline ceramic coating, tire and rubber, plastic and rubber. Really happy with it. The only thing that's tough is the price. Come around here, this is kind of that product, and we might have to kind of really zoom in on it, but this is that kind of almost a no-show where it's on the bottom half of this tire, but this is natural rubber. This is the 3D ceramic matte tire, and it kind of lives up to its name because you hardly even know it's there. But it's there protecting the rubbers from the UV. It's going to help maintain the tire's cleanliness. They describe it as a hydrophobic tire protectant. And we haven't had enough rain on last week to really know what we're dealing with. And I might even have to take this thing off road and get a little dirty, and then we'll see how easy it is to clean. Might be one of our last tests here. So that's 3D ceramic matte tire. I've been pretty happy with it. I kind of want a little bit more shine, but there's people that like that natural look, so there you go. And then this one is my favorite from 3D so far. I think this is a nice look. This is their ceramic gloss, and so you can kind of see here and here, it has that nice subtle sheen. This is going to be great for people doing a lot of tires per week because the cost point per volume is really good. We don't have it in the small bins right now, but I don't know. It's to each their own. For some reason, I thought this was going to be more popular so far, but you kind of tell us what you think. Get some more feedback. All right, and the last thing I want to talk about here before we quit today is we also used this product because we wanted something long term. We used this one on the passenger side, kind of as our 50/50. We coated all these plastics, and this stuff goes on, wipe off. You kind of level it off like any coating. But I mean, what a deep, rich, new look. It's gonna be interesting to see how long this lasts. I don't really know. I mean, this is kind of a test for us. We did a little bit of testing on some other vehicles, but it's gonna be interesting. Some of these old plastics were pretty rough before we started. The door handle was pretty rough, and these things probably need a little bit more prep to really optimize the look. But I just want to do a wipe on, wipe off. Let's not put a lot of time into it. Let's let the expensive product, that unfortunate fact, do the work for us and see what the outcome was. So as we walk around the vehicle, passenger side, all the plastics, we're done with this. The driver's side is raw, just like the tires. We didn't do anything. Kind of wanted to be able to see before and after, 50/50. So come on into Bristol Auto Parts. We've been selling Sonax for over 13 years. Never been disappointed, never had a customer disappointed. We're your local resource, Sonax USA.